presentation by Denis. Denis, please.
I'm here. Thanks.
Your time.
Thank you. Thanks, Andrei. I think Evgeny already answered all the difficult questions, so I don't know what I'm actually doing on this stage. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming over to our second Yandex Expert rave in Berlin. This is a very funky location. I hope you guys love it. And thanks for the effort, and thanks for coming over here. So my name is Denis, and I'm working on mobile projects in Yandex. And today I'm going to be delivering updates just on that. So a few words why that is an important topic today. We've seen so many awesome advancing technologies and developments in mobile, on both hardware and software. So I think everyone here would agree that mobile is the future of everything, and including mobile advertising too. And what I really like about this future, that it's very tangible. It's already here with us. And let's look at a hype chart from 2015 to illustrate my point. For those who don't know, a hype chart represents expectations towards a specific technology over time. So we see that 2 years back, mobile ads already passed all the inflated hype and became just one of those tools in every marketer's toolkit. And if you would read the full report, you would see that the mainstream adoption of mobile ads is expected to happen from 2017 to 2020. So today is the perfect time we actually stop dreaming about the mobile future and start acting. And as we know, this mobile future is very challenging, right? It's a very fragmented thing. So we have mobile web, we have mobile apps, and there is so much great stuff going on with mobile websites recently. And there are some problems, right? So let me ask you a question. Who here uses negative mobile bid adjustments in their campaigns? OK, that's a lot of people. So we have problem number one for today. The mobile traffic doesn't seem to be that valuable, right? And anyone doing app promotion? OK, I see some hands. Nice. Mobile users spend so much time outside search, right? And did you guys ever think what's the best targeting option to capture those users in the networks? And point number three today are mobile websites. Does everyone here have a fully optimized mobile website? Can you raise your hand, please? OK, that's not many people, surprisingly. So this is a huge topic today, and everyone is so obsessed with making their mobile websites better, right? And these are the three things we're going to talk about today. So let's jump into mobile web. So to illustrate that the future is already here, here's a quick fact for you guys. We see today that 30% of the searches on Yandex are done on smartphones. And that's huge, right? And that gives us a huge opportunity to do something with that traffic. But before we take action, we need to understand what's the value of that traffic? How does it convert? So I had the same question myself, and this is why we sat down with our analyst team. And we looked at all conversions which started from a Yandex search, be it desktop or mobile. And we looked at some major verticals you guys are familiar with. So instantly, we saw that 10 to 15% conversions happen on smartphones today. Think about it. That's actually huge. So if you've been ignoring mobile on Yandex completely, this can be your next big thing. This is the opportunity for further growth. And this is the picture you would normally see with last-click attribution, right? But what this attribution model doesn't provide, it doesn't show you the full value of mobile-assisted conversions. These are conversions that happen on tablets or desktop, but start with a Yandex mobile search. Let's put these on the map. As you can see, the impact of mobile is much bigger than you would see with last-click attribution, right? Look at fashion. The impact is quite big there. And if you add these two together, you'll see that mobile is actually really valuable, and it affects so much more than you would normally think. In some verticals, it can affect up to nearly a quarter of conversions. And this is a call to everyone. Let's try to see the full value of mobile. We need to go beyond last-click attribution and push the envelope and use cross-device reports and so on. Like, we're so obsessed with data here and making decisions based on data, So let's look at the right data to make better decisions. So once you know that mobile traffic is actually valuable, right, you might be wondering how to get more of that traffic. And on Yandex, this can be actually very difficult. So one of the biggest things that impact the amount of mobile traffic you guys are getting are differences between Yandex mobile search and Yandex desktop search. And I think the biggest difference between these two is simply the number of positions of ads that we serve on mobile. So we serve only 3 ads per page on mobile devices, and that's about 3 times less than we have on desktop. So it's really hard to even appear on that first page to get some traffic. Moreover, positions matter much more on mobile. So users just don't scroll that much to below organic search results on mobiles. And here you can see an illustration of that. Just look at the CTR figures, comparison on desktop and mobile. So top positions on desktop are getting about 10 times % more traffic compared to below organic search. And on mobile, that difference is much larger. It's up to 25 times. So the majority of traffic is on first page and in top positions. And one of the things you can actually do to get that traffic is to use positive mobile bid adjustments. So I know what everyone here is thinking: we'll just spend more money on mobile, that's going to push our CPAs up, so there's going to be a waste of money, right? But it's not really the case. And here's a real-life example of how it can work out really well when you have a solid mobile strategy. So Citroën was, to make a long story short, Citroën was experiencing declining sales a couple of years ago, and they decided to support those declining sales with a big marketing push across all channels and all devices. And this wasn't just a branding campaign, it was pure performance. So they tracked all of the events. They were interested in leads, and they tracked all events that happened prior to a car purchase. So from requesting a callback from a dealer to going for a test drive and applying for credit. And they knew the value of mobile traffic in Yandex, so they used positive bid adjustments in Yandex Direct. And here you can see the results. And they were amazing, right? So their bids were a bit higher on mobile because they used mobile bid adjustments. So that resulted in better positions, a higher CTR. Their conversion rates on mobile were even higher than on desktop because they had an awesome mobile website and they used a really focused set of landing pages to increase those mobile conversion rates. And these two things resulted in a lower cost per lead on mobile compared to desktop. And that is something everyone here can achieve if you have a really solid mobile strategy. So to wrap this up, mobile has a much bigger impact than we normally see, right? And to see that full value and to see that impact, we totally have to go beyond last click attribution and factor in cross-device reports and data. And once we know that mobile traffic is really valuable, don't forget to act. On Yandex, it can be difficult getting that traffic. So one of the things you can do is use positive mobile bid adjustments. So let's move on to point 2 today. It's app promotion. For those who didn't know, we have a special campaign type in Yandex Direct, and it allows you to do just that. Get app installs from smartphones, tablets, on iOS, Android, and search, and the Yandex Advertiser network. And this is how the ads look. And this is a very new format for us. We launched it in beta just 1.5 years ago. And I'll show you the first results that we got in a minute. But first I have to say that today, when it comes to mobile app promotion, what really matters is the quality of app installs. There are so many companies offering app promotion, and it's so easy these days to get thousands of crappy app installs. So what really matters is the quality of those. So this is why I'm really excited to see that AppsFlyer put Yandex really high in terms of quality of those installs in 2016. So for non-gaming apps in Eastern Europe, we scored #1 by retention on iOS and #2 by retention on Android. And that's not a bad start, right? So now we're trying to find a way to scale that. success and offer you guys more quality app installs. And there is a number of things we're doing for that. So we're growing supply. As you know, when it comes to mobile advertising, we trust our Yandex advertising network a lot. So we're growing the number of websites and apps that show your ads. And we're making those websites and apps show them in better positions right now. So this resulted in a huge increase of the mobile ads that we serve. Here you can see it on the chart. So there is some solid development there. We're also growing the number of formats. We released this new campaign type with simple text ads. And here you can see how awesome these can look today, even without image extensions. And you can actually add them in to make your ads even better. We've seen also a big demand for using banners. So we added those. So now you can use image ads to promote your apps in Yandex Direct. And as you know, mobile video usage is on the rise today. And we know that. And this is why right now we're testing video ads. And with all this growth, we thought we need some kind of new targeting option so you guys can capture more traffic and get more app installs. And this was actually tricky because mobile users spend so much time outside search. They visit search less frequently than on desktop. And when they do less searches. So this means that the awesome targeting options based on keywords, they're great because they capture that user intent. But they can significantly limit the amount of traffic you're capturing. So we know that, and this is why we introduced a couple of months ago a new targeting option, targeting by app categories. And what it does, it allows you to serve ads to users who already have installed apps from a specific app category, app store category. So this targeting option works with all ad formats that we recently introduced. It's a very easy setup. Finally, you don't have to learn Russian just to promote your app in Yandex Direct. That's awesome. And it offers an increased reach. And here is a real-life case study of a travel app that was testing out this targeting option about a month back. So they ran campaigns for 4 weeks. They received decent CPIs on both iOS and Android. iOS is a bit more expensive, like everywhere. And they got about 1,000 app installs for a month. And that's much better than you would normally do with ads for app search campaigns or running keyword targeting options. So to wrap this up, if you didn't know that we have this campaign type, just drop us a line, let's go for a test, let's see how it works for you. And since the product is very new for us, we really rely on your feedback. Just come to us and tell us what you need in terms of the product. It's very new, so it's like your feedback can steer it in the right direction, so it becomes really valuable for you and us. And next big topic for today is mobile sites. Sorry. Mobile sites. So as you know, your success on mobile depends so much on the quality of your mobile website, right? And we've seen so much talks about it, and we've seen so much research, and it all boils down to two things. So your success on mobile depends on how fast your mobile website is and how simple it is, right? It should be really easy for users to come to your website and make that desired action. And these two things can be really difficult to achieve. I've seen a lot of you guys don't have a mobile website. So if you don't have a mobile website, it can cost a lot of money. It can be a really long process. And even if you do have a mobile website, sometimes you just need a simple set of landing pages, right? These are really easy to create, but it can be really difficult to get them done too, because your web developer team, they have like a huge to-do list, and they want to go for beer on Friday, so they never get to do your things. And, and sometimes you just wish you could be doing that yourself, but you don't have the skills, right? You cannot code, and you cannot publish those pages. So we know about these problems, and at Yandex we believe that these products shouldn't be letting you guys down, and stopping you from getting awesome conversion rates on mobile. And this is a very exciting moment for me because we don't normally announce new things outside Russia. So you're one of the first people to see our new product, which is coming up. So I'd like to introduce the mobile landing page builder. So it does what it says. It allows you to build awesome mobile landing pages, which you can also use in your advertising. So these have a really clear design. As you can see, they're really simple, and they make it really easy for your user to go and convert. A few product highlights. These are going to be really fast. We want to make them load in about 1 second. These are also very simple to build. They feature templates, and you build them and publish them right in the web interface. So if you want a landing page, it shouldn't take more than 15 minutes to get it done. And since, I don't know if we have some people from news here. So mobile web, it's not about text only, right? Not everyone here is writing huge articles. So we need to use images and video on these landing pages. So we're going to support that. And right from the launch, we're really going to focus on performance. And B2B clients will love that because we'll feature forms on these landing pages. So it's going to be really easy for you to capture those emails and phone numbers of your potential clients. And when it comes to tracking, these are going to have Metrica pre-installed with all goals pre-configured. So it's going to be really easy for you to go and see the great conversion rates when you try it out. And guess what? These are going to be compatible with your campaigns in Yandex Direct and Yandex Display. So this is why you can totally go build a page and then use it to improve your mobile performance. So to wrap this up, speed and simplicity are critical for mobile success. If you don't have a mobile website or you just need a simple set of promo pages, go and check out the landing page builder when it gets released. And then, of course, you can use these landing pages in your ad campaigns. I think I'm running out of time now, so let's jump into the conclusion. I still have some time? So let's conclude anyway. I think everyone wants lunch. Mobile future is already here, and let's embrace it, and let's be successful in this future. So now you know that for mobile web, it's going to be really easy for you guys to get ahead if you've been ignoring Yandex Mobile completely. Just see the full value of mobile, use cross-device attribution, and don't forget to act when you need that valuable mobile traffic. So if you have some apps to promote, check out our Ads for Apps campaigns. Go for a test drive. Drop us an email. We'll be able to support you. And tell us what you think. Your feedback is super valuable for us. And if you don't have a mobile website, you need some landing pages, you want better conversion rates in mobile, go and check out the mobile landing page builder to create those awesome landing pages. And by the way, we have some people from the team responsible for the mobile landing page builder here. So these will be, of course, excited to answer your questions. So that was it for today. Thanks.